members. On the count of 78 instances day, the High Court registry is organizing a program for flag hosting. 7:30. Thereafter, a heavy lunch will be provided. So, we have request for the members to present. And another reminder is they have the annual general meeting on 20th, that is Tuesday. So, I request all the members to go there. Also, it is a mandatory duty for all of us, but we can advise you when our officers are just we are not. But we should come when it is not because that is under the please come and attend the meeting. Because it is very important for all of us. Yeah. And yes.
I have a repetition also habeas corpus possible DB for listing tomorrow. Already numbered already filed.
What is the matter about?
That P detention has been P NDPS has been
Okay, tomorrow.
and Lordship I have got two anticipated bail application Lordship. I got it.
You mentioned before the yes.
Please, Lordship.
Yes.
Lordship, I beg to mention hearing item 14 to 16, Lordship.
14
to 16, Lordship. It's
14 to 16.
14 to 16, Lordship.
Okay.
Lordship, on the last occasion, this honorable court has directed to take an instruction, Lordship. However, till such time, I'm yet to receive instruction. I'm allowed 2 weeks time, Lordship. I have taken the consent of the opposite party.
So, okay, Mr. Vijmami, the government, okay, is allowed 2 weeks time to receive for the instructions. Yes.
Lordship, I also beg to mention hearing item number 17. item number 17, Lordship.
Yes.
This matter has been recently endorsed in the Lordship.
Sir.
If 2 weeks time may be given, Lordship, to go to get.
Mr. V. Jimoni, when government advocate is allowed 2 weeks time. Okay.
Obliged.
May I please, your lordship?
Hmm.
Lordship, I beg to mention item number 22, your lordship.
Yes.
Lordship, here, 1 week's time they've given your lordship. Your lordship, in the last interim, your lordship, the petitioner was directed to file an affidavit, your lordship, regarding the nature of the works and duties of the petitioner, your lordship. If 1 week time be given, your lordship.
Mr. M. Solo. 6, a genuine cookies for a week. Prayer is allowed, listed after the code.
Lordship, March.
May I please, Lordship?
Yes.
Lordship, I beg to mention hearing item number 28 and 29.
Ah.
Lordship, today my senior has some personal difficulties. Therefore, I pray that the matter may be listed next week. If it's convenient, then on Thursday, that is on 22nd.
On the prayer of Mr. I. Jamir, the learned counsel for the petitioner, listed after a week. Okay.
Obliged. Lordship.
Lordship, I also beg to mention item number 23 on behalf of my senior government advocate, Moim Chin, Lordship.
Hmm.
Lordship, if this matter can be listed after 2 weeks, Lordship.
Mr. V. Jimoni, learned government advocate, seeks adjournment of the case. After 2 weeks, prayer is allowed, listed the code. Okay.
Lordship, I have similar prayer for item 24.
24 similar prayer. Okay.
Obliged.
Your Lordship,
Ah.
Your Lordship, I beg to mention item number 13. Your Lordship, in the last occasion, I was asked to produce necessary documents with regard to land compensation. I've written to the department, I'm yet to receive those documents. So let the matter come up after 2 weeks, Your Lordship.
MSIME, learned government advocate. 6 for 2 weeks time. For the 2 weeks time. To produce the necessary documents as ordered by this court. Prayer is allowed, listed the court.
Please, Your Lordship.
Yes,
Lordship, I'd like to mention hearing item number 27, madam.
yes.
Lordship, if this matter can come up in the month of September, madam, second week of September.
You're the counsel for the petitioner?
Petitioner.
Oh, yes. MS Lucino, the learned counsel for the petitioner. 6, adjournment of the case. After 2 weeks, prayer is allowed, listed the court.
Lordship, if interim may be continued till
The
then.
interim order passed earlier shall continue till the next return of the date. Okay.
Lordship.
May it please, your lordship.
Yes, please.
My lord, in arbitration petition number 1 of 2024, this honorable court passed the order dated 3/8/2024, where notice to be served to the respondent number 1 has not been mentioned in the order sheet. And my juniors have some problem with the registry. So if this matter may kindly be called after the,
Tomorrow. Yes.
my lord.
For motion from the supplementary cause list, item number 30.
Yes, Mr. Murli, what is your case?
I mean, a clarify order dated 21/6/2024 by Lord. Annexure 10/37. My Lord, here, the village council has decided to dissolve the VDP members and to elect the new VDP member for the tenure 2023 to 2026, my lord. But however, the office of respondent has not conducted any elections and deliberately appointed the respondent number 5 without conducting any election, my lord.
What is your resolution? Page 19.
Resolution number 2, it is decided that amongst the elected VTP member, if anyone creates problem that particular VTP member shall be abolished by the various rules and regulations. And rules 3, VTP secretary election and date and time. Date 27 to 28 November 2023, filing of nomination of the post of VTP secretary, my lord.
So you have, by this resolution, the village council has already selected the VDP members.
Yes, my lord.
Yes,
They have approved, my lord.
they have approved.
They have approved 25 VTP members, my lord.
Yes.
And then thereafter, election is not conducted, my lord.
What is the purpose of election when they have approved?
No, my lord, that one is the members only, members only.
Huh?
And VTP secretary is elected amongst themselves by the VTP members, my lord.
So are you aggrieved by the approval of the village council members?
No,
or
no,
are
no,
you
my lord,
aggrieved by the-
appointment of the village VTP member, secretary, my lord. Without conducting an election, my lord, the office,
Heard, Mr. Zatin Muli, the learned counsel for the petitioner. The petitioner is aggrieved by the order dated 21/6/2024, issued by the Deputy Commissioner Okha Nagaland, appointing the respondent number 5.
as VTP secretary, my lord.
As the VDP secretary
Of Piero
Kiro
Village.
Village. Issue notice to the respondents, returnable after 4 weeks.
My lord,
Yes. AIME, the Lieutenant Government Advocate, accepts notice on behalf of the respondent number 1 to 4. Therefore, no formal notice need be issued. The Lieutenant Counsel for the petitioner shall however serve the requisite copies of the writ petition to the Lieutenant Government Advocate when? When?
within 4 weeks, 4 days, my lord.
Within a period of 4 days from today. Insofar as the respondent number 5 is concerned, the Lieutenant Counsel for the petitioner shall take steps for service of notice upon the said respondents by registered post with AD within a period of
4 days, my lord.
within a period of 4 days from today. Okay.
My lord, I have some small prayer to state in Pune order, my lord. If it is not the statement, my lord, they will take advantage of it, my lord.
Your only contention is that actually the VDP secretary was not elected by the majority members.
Yes, my
That
lord.
is the only, no, that we will have to examine.
Yes, my lord,
Initially,
initially,
it is directed that in the interim, the order dated 21/6/2024, appointing the respondent number 5 as the VDP secretary shall be subject to the outcome of the resolution.
but
For motion, item number 31.
Yes.
Please, your lordship.
uh,
The petitioner belongs to the Indian Revenue Service of 1995 batch.
And he was brought in deputation by the state government of Nagaland in 2005. And thereafter, in the month of August, he was absorbed in the state service. And in the absorption order, in condition number 2, there is a condition that the pay protection shall be given and all other services prior to the absorption. That was the order passed. And in 2017, he was upgraded to the post of commissioner and secretary rank. And then in 2023, that is on 21st April, the government of India has issued an order upgrading, granting the higher administrative grade, non-functional higher administrative grade. But then the petitioner had to remain and he is due for retirement within 15 days from today. He is on the verge of retirement. He has submitted a representation on 15th of March 2023 in the light of the Government of India notification of 21st April 2023. Since his pay protection was given, and accordingly, the state government has been proportionately granting the equivalent status to him. But then the next rank should be the higher administrative grade. His counterparts of 1995 page.
Principal Secretary.
Yes, were given to the rank of Principal Secretary with effect from 19th of November 2022. And he has submitted a representation basing on that to consider his case. It is only for retirement benefits, nothing else. So the representation is on 15th of May 2023. And my lord, if a direction is issued, of course, subject to what my learned friend also says, if a direction is issued to consider his representation expeditiously as possible, for the time being that will serve, because I'm on the verge of retirement and I'm looking only for the financial retirement benefit only. And if such a consideration is also made, nobody is going to be affected because after 15 days, I will be quitting the service, Lordship. I'll go on retirement. And at the verge of my retirement,
You will issue notice with that direction.
Lordship, if a direction is issued to dispose of the representation, that will not prejudice anyone. And I think that will not be harsh to anyone.
Where's your representation?
Last page, Lordship, type copy, page 37. In the light of the Government of India notification issued on 21st April 2023, and also on the basis of the
This
President's.
is representation for upgradation on the basis of the office order 21-4.
Yes, that is at page 34.
Upgradation to the higher administrative grade
Yes, Lordship.
corresponding to level 15. Correct? Of the
Yes.
pay matrix.
Earlier, they have been giving all this proportionately, Lordship, to the rank of secretary, to the rank of commissioner and secretary. Now the next rank will be the principal secretary. And his counterparts, his batchmates of 1995 has already been granted with effect from 19th of November 2022 by an order of the 21st April 2023. So he's asking at par with his batchmates only. Non-functional, higher administrative grade only. Only grade, that is for the pay protection, as is mentioned in his absorption order. And for that representation has been submitted and that is pending. So if a direction is issued to dispose of the representation in the light of the notification of 21st April 2023 issued by the Government of India, by such a direction, nobody will
Direction
be
is to be given
prejudiced.
to?
Lordship,
Direction is to be given to
the Chief Secretary, Lordship. Respondent number 1. Because I'm under the state service, Lordship, now. PNR Commissioner and Secretary is made a party and the Financial Commissioner. There are 3 respondents, Lordship.
Okay, I will dictate in brief. You kindly
Lordship.
assist me, okay?
Yes, I'll try to assist.
Third, Mr. C.T. Jamia, the learned counsel for the petitioner, the learned senior counsel for the petitioner, assisted by Mr. I.M. Chand. I.M. Chand, the learned counsel. Okay. The case of the petitioner in brief is that he was initially selected and appointed to the Indian Revenue Service within bracket IRS Group A service conducted by the Union Public Service Commission and was allocated to Indian Customs and Central Excise Service. White letter number 13011/16/96-AIS within bracket I in the year 1995 and posted as Assistant Commissioner in the Department of Central Excise in the year 1997 at Shillong, Meghalaya, after completion of the training. The petitioner service was permanently observed by the government of Nagaland. White notification dated 23/7/2012 under specific terms and conditions.
I think this 7/8/2012.
23/7/2012. Your absorption.
Absorption is page 29, Lord.
23/7/2012.
That is cabinet approval. Order was issued on 7 August 2012.
Annexure, sir.
Page 29.
What is this, page 29? That's why I'm referring to this 7.
7 August 2012 is the absorption order.
Okay, white notification dated 7 August 2012. Like, correct?
Correct, Lordship. 23/7/2012
With
is
effect from the
cabinet approval.
date of the cabinet approval, that is 23/7/2012, correct?
Yes, Lordship.
The petitioner, stop, is presently serving the government of Nagaland as the Commissioner and Secretary, Health and Welfare, Government of Nagaland. It is the case of the petitioner that his wage in the parent cadre within brigade 1995 were granted non-functional upgradation to the higher administrative grade within brigade HAG.
Yes.
By office order number 49/2023 dated 21/4/2023 with effect from 9/11/2022. Stop.
None, Lordship.
Just wait, just wait.
Non-functional.
And consequent to which similar situated persons with the petitioners has been granted the non-functional upgradation in the higher administrative grade, correct?
Yes, which is equivalent to the principal secretary in the state.
In terms of the order dated 21/4/2023, the petitioner has also made representation for his promotion by the
Upgradation, Lordship.
for his upgradation by the representation dated 15/5/2023. Addressed to the Chief Secretary, Nagaland. However, the same has not been disposed and is still pending with the government. Stop. It is further the case of the petitioner that Sri led M.K. Mero,
Lordship.
led M.K. Mero, who retired as the principal secretary, was also granted promotion to HAG within capital HAG grade on the same scale, dash grant of non-functional upgradation in the parent cadre. It is therefore submitted by the senior counsel that the state government has applied different yardsticks to persons who are similarly placed. That is the petitioner and led Sri M.K. Mero, who was similarly placed between the petitioner and led Sri M.K. Mero, who are from the organized group-based services of the central government. It is the case of the petitioner that the denial of higher administrative grade within bracket HAG, which is enjoyed in the rank of the principal secretary, to the petitioner is arbitrary and discriminatory. Stop. It is however submitted by the senior counsel that for the present case, the writ petition may be disposed with the direction to the respondent authorities, more particularly to the respondent number 1, to dispose the representation dated 15/5/2023 submitted by the petitioner to consider for upgradation to the higher administrative grade corresponding to level 15 of the pay matrix of the central government. Mr. B. Jimomi, the learned government advocate, submits that he is not averse to the submission made by the learned senior counsel if the prayer is limited to disposal of the representation dated 15/5/2023 submitted by the petitioner. Stop. In view of the submissions made by the learned counsel for the parties, the present writ petition is disposed with the direction to the state respondents, more particularly to the respondent number 1, to dispose the representation dated 15/5/2023 submitted by the petitioner to the chief secretary to the government of Nagaland for considering his upgradation to the higher administrative grade corresponding to level 15 of the pay matrix of the central government within a period of
As expeditiously as possible will be
as
better because
expeditiously as possible,
I'll be retiring within 15 days.
as expeditiously as possible, but not exceeding 30 days from the date of passing of this order. Any order passed on the representation submitted by by the petitioner shall be forthwith intimated to the petitioner. The writ petition stands disposed. Okay.
Obliged.
For admission, item number 1.
Yes, yes. Sure. Okay.
May I please, Your Lordship? Lordship, I am for the petitioner number 1 and 2. This morning I have filed a reply.
Petitioner number 1 and 2.
Yes,
Oh, for the petitioner.
yes, for the
Okay, okay,
petitioners.
okay.
This morning I filed an affidavit in reply to the affidavit in opposition filed by government
Okay,
defendant 1 and 2.
okay. So pleadings complete. It is submitted by the learned counsel for the parties. That pleadings are completed and therefore the matter can be taken up for hearing. listed for hearing in the usual course.
For admission, item number 2.
That is a lordship. Lordship, I filed affidavit on 8 of 2024, lordship. And I have served the copy only this morning, lordship. So if this matter can be.
Yes, Mr. Joshua.
In fact, my lord, I'm ready.
Why this morning?
I've gone through it and I'm ready to argue, but since my brother is not ready today, it's okay, we can take it another day, my lord.
Next week?
My lord.
Next week.
The adjournment is on your submission.
No.
Correct?
Lordship.
Mr.
If my brother wants to argue, I'm ready, my lord.
Mr. V. Jimomi, the Leonard Governor. No. It is submitted by the Leonard Council for the parties that pleadings are completed. And the matter can be listed for hearing. Mr. V. Jimomi submits that the matter may be listed for hearing after a week.
My lord,
After a week.
my lord. Lordship.
For admission, item number 3.
My Mr. Lordship,
Yes.
I may be granted 3 weeks' time to file the affidavit reply. The state has filed their counter.
Mr. Subramurti Wali, the Leonard Council for the petitioner is allowed 2 weeks time to file affidavit in reply.
Obliged, Lordship.
For admission, item number 4.
May I please, lordship?
Yes.
Lordship, your respondent number 5 is yet to file their affidavit.
Where is respondent number 5?
Represented by Madam Apila.
So where is madam?
But lordship, we have just received information recently that the respondent number 5 is been appointed in some other department. And in this instant petition, we are challenging the appointment of the respondent number 5. So we have received the information. I have the appointment order of respondent that allowed us to file an affidavit, lordship.
Oh, that is not placed before this court. How can we allow that? That is not placed before this court. We allow you time to receive instructions.
Lordship.
Okay. Mr. So-and-so, Leonard Counsel for the petitioner is allowed 2 weeks time to receive instructions from the petitioner. Listed accordingly. You receive instructions?
For admission, item number 5. May I please, your lordship?
Yes, Mr.
Lordship, here we have received a copy of the affidavit filed by the respondent number 3, your lordship. Lordship, if-
Respondent number 3 is?
Lordship, private respondent, your lordship.
Okay.
Lordship, if I may be allowed to file the affidavit to the.
What about the government? Government has filed. Okay. And you have filed reply to the
No,
government?
your lordship, we're yet to file, your lordship. If 2 weeks time, be given, your lordship, to file reply to both the state as well as the private
Okay,
respondent.
Mr. M. Solo, the Leonard Counsel for the petitioner is allowed 3 weeks time to file reply affidavit to the affidavit in opposition filed by the state as well as by the respondent number 3. Okay.
Lordship, much obliged. For admission, item number 6. May I please, your lordship?
Yes,
Lordship, I'm for the private respondent number 4 and 5.
4 and 5.
Lordship. Lordship, I kindly grant me 2 weeks time to file my affidavit in opposition, lordship.
Okay. What about state, Mr. Kiangami? You have filed?
Yes, lordship.
And you are for?
I'm for R9, Lordship. I filed.
You have filed. So it is only our
4 and 5, lordship.
Mr. So-and-so, the Leonard Counsel for the respondent number 4
4
and
and
5
5.
is allowed 3 weeks time to file affidavit in opposition. Listed accordingly.
Much obliged. For admission, item number 7.
May I please, Your Lordship?
Yes, ma'am.
Your Lordship, here I'm yet to file affidavit in reply. Your Lordship may allow me to extend.
You are Christian, yo?
Ace Chilean.
Okay, MS so and so. The Lieutenant Counsel for the petitioner is allowed 2 weeks time to file reply affidavit to the affidavit in opposition filed by the state respondents listed accordingly.
Obliged, Your Lord.
For admission, item numbers 8 and 9.
Yes,
May I please, Lordship?
yes, Mr.
Lordship, here in item number 8, I'll be appearing for the Home Department,
Your item number 8, WPC
318.
318. You will be appearing for the Home Department.
From respondent number 2 to 19,
Home Department, that is from respondent number 2 to 19.
Lordship.
19, okay. What about item number 9?
In 317, I'll be appearing for same department for respondent number 2 to 5. And I'll be filing the
Respondent
2 to 5.
2 to 5.
Lordship, I'll be filing wakalat number during the course of the day.
Okay.
Lordship, the state is here to receive instructions, so I think that's sometimes.
State. What about the other respondents, if any?
My lord, in item number 8, I'm appearing for some of the private respondents. My lord, I have filed my affidavit as well as my Bagla amount.
You have filed your affidavit.
My lord, if the registry may be directed to reflect my name in the post list, I filed my Bagla amount.
Yes, ma'am. What about you? What is your key? Your phone?
I'm bringing for respondent 6 to 45.
Have you filed your affidavit?
No, Lordship.
No, 6 to
45.
6 to 45.
In item number 9.
In item number,
9.
what about item number 8? Are you representing?
No, Lordship.
My lord, in item number 8, I'm representing almost all the private respondents.
Okay.
Except some.
You have filed your affidavit?
My lord.
Okay, good. Okay. Mr. Jamil. Learned Council submits that in WPC 318/2023, he will be appearing for the respondent number 2 to 19, correct? And in WPC 317/2023 for the respondent number 2 to 15, 2 to 5. He therefore submits that. Oh, no. He accordingly submits that. He will be filing the power on behalf of the state respondents in the course of the day. MS Pichano,
On behalf of these,
Vijimomi was here
she's engaged.
on behalf, no, MS Pichano, all government advocate will say. The Lieutenant Government Advocate submits that the state is yet to receive the instructions. And ma'am, you have filed your affidavit. You are for respondent number
6 to 45.
MS. So and so Learned Council for the respondent number 6 to 45 in WPC 318.
317.
In WPC 317/2023. Also submits that he is yet to receive, he is yet to file the affidavit on behalf of the state respondents. Mr. Takakichu, Learned Council, appearing for the respondent number
22 to 34, 36. My lord, I'll submit the list.
Okay. Which WPC
318, my lord.
submits that 318? In WPC 318/2023. He is appearing for the respondent number 20, 22, 34, 36, 38 to 44, 46, 48 to 50, 58 to 64, 66 to 69, 71 to 73, 67 to 169 to 183. And he has filed the affidavit on behalf of the state respondents.
Private respondents.
On behalf of the state respondents, okay. What about the 317? In 317, are you there?
Lordship, in 318, I'm appearing for bribery respondent 74.
Mr.
I'm ready to file counter.
Subhamati, learned counsel for the respondent number
74.
74 appears in WPC number 318/2022. The learned counsel for the state respondents, as well as the learned counsel for the learned counsel for the respondent number 2 to 19 in WPC 318/2023. And for the respondent number 2 to 5 in WPC 317/2023, as well as the learned counsel for the, yes, ma'am, you are the learned counsel for the, you are the learned counsel for the
Respondent.
respondent number
For 6 to 45
6
to 45,
to 45 in WPC number
317.
317/2023 are all allowed 3 weeks' time to file their respective affidavit in opposition. Listed after 4 weeks. Okay. Like the name of Mr. Takakicho, the learned counsel for the respondents, shall be reflected in the daily causes.
For admission, item number 10.
Yes, Mr. Anangami.
Lordship, I have filed my affidavit, my lord.
Yes.
Lordship, I have received the affidavit only this morning.
Okay.
So Lordship, kindly allow me 2 weeks' time to file reply.
Mr.
Aliba Uzukum, Lordship.
Aliba Uzakam, the learned counsel for the petitioner is allowed 2 weeks' time to file affidavit in reply to the affidavit in opposition filed by the state respondents.
Obliged, Lordship.
Deeply obliged, my lord.
Yes.
For admission, item number 11.
Please, your lordship.
Yes, let us confine to 226(3).
Yes, your lordship. Today, your lordship, I am placing 2 citations. Lordship.
Yes, let us.
2014 SSC Online Madras 235. lordship.
That was the citation you had placed last time.
Yes, your lordship.
2014 SSC Online Madras. Okay, what is the next?
Lordship, and then 2024 GLT 276. Lordship, here in the last occasion,
Yes. In this petition, you are for the opposite party. You're for the opposite party.
yes, your lordship. opposite party petitioner. Lordship, here 2024 GLT 276.
Let us see, 20,
For GLT 276, it starts from 276, Your Lordship.
2024
Yes, Your Lordship.
GLT 276.
Yes, Your Lordship, 276.
276. Yes, which is the para you want to refer?
Yes, Your Lordship, this is on the last occasion, I have brought to the notice of this honorable court that a matter has been referred to a larger bench. Your Lordship, this is the particular case. However.
This is the larger bench.
Yes, which has been referred to a larger bench. This is a division bench.
This division bench matter has been referred.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Has been referred.
Lordship, here, I stand corrected. No, Your Lordship, here. Before N. Kotishwar and Justice S. Hukatosu, Lordship. Here. This order was passed by this honorable court, Kohima bench, Your Lordship. Lordship, if we go to page number 280.
Page number?
280, Lordship.
280.
Yes, Lordship. 280. Lordship. Para 17, 18, and 20. Those are short paras, Your Lordship.
Para
17, 18, and 20, Lordship. Here, two main issues.
But this was a case whether the issue herein was whether actually there was a dispute between the two councils on the date of receiving the petition.
Yes, 21 and 31, Your Lordship. Here,
if I'm not mistaken.
I agree. Here, in this, para number 17, clearly, Your Lordship is right here. On hearing the learned counsel for the parties, it appears that two main issues are involved in the present appeal. 18, it says, first relate to the actual date of furnishing of the copy of the application seeking vacation of interim orders as to whether it was on 21, Your Lordship, or 31, Your Lordship. And para number 20 is
20.
Yes, para 20 is the second issue. The other issue relates to the merit of the case as to whether the writ petitioner were entitled to get interim order, which was being opposed by appellants in the present appeal. Lordship, if we kindly go to page number 314.
Of this judgment?
Yes, Lordship, 314. Para number.
Just wait, page.
Yes, Your Lordship.
314, para number.
Para number, first 102, 103, Your Lordship, first, and then second is 102. Lordship, firstly, I may be allowed to read para number 103.
Please.
We would also like to observe that since we have taken the
Para
view.
102.
103, Lordship,
Oh,
first,
103.
yes, firstly, 103.
Okay.
I may be allowed to
Yes,
read,
yes,
Lordship.
yes.
We would also like to observe that since we have taken the view that clause 3 of Article 2263 is directory in nature, as opposed to the view taken earlier by our own High Court referred to above, we deem it appropriate that this issue may be referred to a larger bench for which we direct the registrar or to place this matter before the Honorable Chief Justice with the request to constitute a larger bench to decide as to whether the provision of clause 3 of Article 226 are mandatory or directory. Lordship. Para number 102. we would accordingly request the learned single judge to hear the parties again about the desirability of continuing or discontinuing the interim order by applying Your Worship, by applying the aforesaid three cardinal principle and dispose of the application on merit accordingly. So, Your Lordship, in this judgment, the honorable judges has held that it was partially allowed. It was partially allowed basing on the merit of the case, basing on the three cardinal principles, Lordship. Lordship,
Mr. Jimomi,
Yes,
will
ma'am.
it not be proper for this court to wait for the outcome? Because actually the issue involved in this case is directly involved in.
No, my lord. If I may humbly submit,
Yes.
the issue of whether 2263 is directory or mandatory, that may be pending. But insofar as it is not set aside by a larger bench, the laid down law by a division bench of the Honorable Court is still pending and it must be followed. That is also a settled principle of law.
No, the issue is that since there is a conflicting opinion between division bench.
It is not a conflicting opinion, Your Lordship. It's just a disagreement which has been referred to
That's
a
why,
larger bench.
that's why I call it
Yes.
conflicting opinion.
Yes, my lord.
As to whether it is mandatory or directory. So I think the division bench, different division bench has also differed. And that is why it has been referred to a larger bench.
Yes, ma'am.
Will it not be proper for this court to wait that outcome?
No, Your Lordship, unless the reference is answered, the judgment of the division bench, which is still existing, which has not been set aside, is still binding, and it must be followed.
No, because it is in view of the earlier judgment
My lord.
passed by this court in Article 226(3).
Yes, ma'am.
That this order has been referred to a larger.
Yes, my lord. So till such time,
So-
what I am submitting, my lord,
Yes.
is that till such time that the reference is answered, the law laid down by the division bench will still hold the field. In fact, if your lordship requires a police authority on that point, the Supreme Court is very clear on that. On that point, Your Lordship, the matter as far as on that point, the settled law is, that is the settled law, Your Lordship. Unless the reference is answered and the earlier judgment is set aside, the judgment holding the field will still have to be followed.
So, but as a matter of propriety, I think.
Otherwise, Your Lordship, if your 226, that part can be kept open. On merits also, this application can be heard.
That we will fix a date for hearing
Merits also this
on the
application.
merit. But 226(3), I think it will be proper. It will
No,
be proper.
Your Lordship, as far as reference to a division, only a coordinate bench will do it, and that has been done by a coordinate bench.
Yes.
Now, that reference is a different aspect of the matter altogether. But so long as that the judgment holding the field has not been set aside, it must be followed by any bench which is lesser than a division bench.
No, but as a matter of propriety, I think it is improper for.
No, my lord, it is not improper. It is not, in fact, if your lordship will permit me, I will produce a ruling of the Supreme Court on that point. That is also settled principles of law, your lordship.
What is the citation which you have referred?
2003.
2003, this is 2014, 2020. Will it see, even in this, in this 2014 SSC online Madras 235.
Yes, madam.
Even in this case, there were actually catching of decisions which has been referred in this case,
Madam.
which has upheld that 226(3) is mandated. This court to go by that, and this court has taken a different.
Madam. Separate high court, madam.
So separate high court, of course. Even the earlier also, the Gauhati High Court, which says that 226(3) is mandatory.
Yes, ma'am.
That has also been deferred in this 2014. But Mr. Jimomi, I think in view of this order, will it not be proper to keep the matter in abeyance? Then fix the case for hearing.
Your Lordship, the issue of 226(3), keep it open. And as far as the IA is concerned, then let it be heard on merits.
Yeah, we heard it next week. We listed next week to be heard on that. We list it next week for hearing on merit. All affidavit filed in the mandate petition.
No, Your Lordship, affidavit by, we have not filed the affidavits yet. ma'am.
So what to do?
The IA can be heard, Your Lordship. on that. The IA can be heard.
Heard Mr. Ejimomi, the Learned Standing Council, Gauhati High Court, Kohima bench, for the applicant, and MS Naksintila, the Learned Council for the opposite party / petitioner. Let the present application, not the present application filed by the applicant praying for modification / cancellation, vacation of the interim order dated 22/4/2024. Passed by this honorable court in WPC number 58/2024 shall be heard on merit on the next date fixed. The issue as to whether the order dated 22/4/2024 as to whether the interim order dated 22/4/2024 passed by this court in WPC 58/2024 stands vacated. In view of the provisions of Article 226, wherein clause 3. This kept open. Listed on
22nd,
listed on 22. 22, 8, yes, 22, 8, 2024. Stop. The application is released from audit. Okay.
same order in the next case also.
Same order in
The next case.
IA 102/2024. Yes.
Much obliged, Your Lordship.
For hearing from the supplementary reports, please. Passed over matter, item number 32.
One of the review petition is review petition number 1 of 2024.
And the division bench?
Division bench order is 317, order dated 8/6/2023.
As per the government's order, as per the government stand, this case is covered by the division bench order.
That is what, yeah.
That is what,
Malo.
that is where they say.
Malo.
And your submission is that the division bench order has been, has been reviewed. Application has been filed for review.
Yes, I just filed, no order till date. I've just filed a review petition on.
Has it been listed? Oh, the court is not
No.
available. You have filed a review petition.
Malo,
You have filed a-
that is
Which is yet to be heard. Which is.
Malo.
What is that, DB's case?
What happened in this case is.
No. The number, DB's case number?
Case number, read appeal number 27 of 2022.
27 of
2022.
2022.
Filed by the state.
This is a party's name?
Sri Alamba.
Sri Alamba.
The sole respondent.
No, state versus Sri Alamba.
Yes.
And your review petition number?
01 of 2024.
Zero one of
2024.
2024. Yes, issue which is raised in this petition has been answered by the division bench.
My lord.
Yes, Mr. M. Nozui, what would be the right recourse? Should we wait for the review to be disposed?
Since, as per the case history, Lordship, since they're all similarly situated. So ultimately, and the issue would be whether the same bench.
Yeah,
is-
same issue which has been decided by the division bench, honorable
Yes.
division bench.
Depends on the petitioner, because if you go
Yes.
by the DB, then there's no case. So ultimately, no purpose will be served if the petitioner wants to pursue with the matter as of now.
If you still want to pursue this petition, you fall flat on the basis of the order judgment passed by the division bench.
Exactly, Lordship.
So this court wants to know your opinion. What should be the best?
My lord, let the review be considered. After that, let the present petition be.
Okay.
Another issue is whether the same bench will be available in Kohima, Lordship. Since it's a review.
They can.
My lord, there is an
They-
there is an interesting case.
What is that interesting thing?
Subsequently, a division bench is allowed.
Yes.
On the same matter, if I'm not mistaken, the state of
File an appeal, SLP.
SLB before the Supreme
By
Court.
Justice
Ruben Pokan in
Justice Budi.
Hapu.
They have passed a contradictory order.
No, whether the order passed by my lord Justice Shuman Shaim and there's a Justice Barwa
Devashish.
was brought to the knowledge of this court.
It was.
It was brought.
It was.
But still they deferred.
Still different.
Are you
yes.
right? Something very strange.
That's the interesting part of this court. Lordship. We are having conflicting orders. And the state has preferred an appeal against this Justice Ruben Pokan's judgment. It over the
Supreme Court.
So I don't think any.
So that is more important again.
Review is
Malo.
another aspect.
Again,
of the matter.
yes.
The SLP matters again.
The important issue is the SLP again.
In fact, for that matter, Lordship, most of our cases has been postponed, awaiting the Lordship has passed a similar order where the government advocate was directed to produce the
SLB.
the SLP order, whether notice has been issued and whether there is any stay.
But how this kind of conflicting order is possible?
But Lordship, review is one aspect of the matter. Now,
Mm.
as Lordship has
No, I
pointed
think
out-
we will have to record that also.
Yes,
That is more important.
yes, SLP.
What is that order again, that conflicting order?
That is writ appeal number 35 of 2020.
Can I have a copy of that order?
My lord.
And what is the number of SLP?
That is yet to be ascertained, Lordship. Because Lordship has, in an earlier occasion, directed the government advocate, Lordship, to get the detail, the case diary number, and the status of the case in the Supreme Court. These are two conflicting judgments on the same subject matter.
That means all issues pertaining to this type of cases
Yes,
has to be kept in abeyance.
yes, exactly. And
That
that's
is
that's
what
how this honorable
exactly-
court has passed
Yes.
orders postponing all those cases in view of the SLP preferred by
It
this.
has postponed.
Yes, postponed.
Supreme Court has.
No, our cases here in Kohima bench. Because I have also similar matter. Because in some of my matter, I have sought for regularization. I have retired from service. For pensionary benefit.
Was it not proper for to refer the matter to the Chief Justice? In view of the two.
My
conflicting
lord, your lordship can do that.
No, but now the matter is again sub judice before the Supreme Court. I mean to say before the matter was taken up in
Yes.
appeal before the Supreme Court, I think it would have been
State
proper.
should have taken the steps
Ah,
by referring the matter to a larger bench.
larger than the Chief Justice, that means.
Yes, it's before the Chief Justice. But they preferred filing an SLP. State should have taken the precaution. Because there are two conflicting judgments
Yes.
of the same, of of the same coordinate force.
Okay, heard, Mr. Imti Longchar, the learned counsel for the petitioner, Mr. V. Jmomi, the learned government advocate for the state respondent number 1 to 9, and Mr. N. Muzui, the learned signing counsel, the accountant general, Nagaland Kohima, for the respondent number 10. Stop. The issue raised in the present writ petition is to regularize the service of the petitioner in the post of
The petitioner's husband.
to regularize the service of to posthumously, correct?
My lord.
To posthumously regularize the service of the petitioner's husband in the post of W/C painter helper.
My lord.
And to pay family pension and other service benefits to the petitioner. When the matter was taken up, Mr. V. Jmomi, the learned government advocate, submits that the issue raised by this court, the issue raised in this petition has already been decided by the Honorable Division Bench in WA 27/2022. What is the date of the order? WA 27/22?
8/6/2023.
8/6/2023, no?
My lord.
Has already been decided by the Honorable Division Bench, okay, of this court by the order dated 8/6/2023, passed in WA 27/2022, within brackets, State versus Sri Alamba. Stop. To this, Mr. M.T. Longchar, learned counsel submits that the review petition number 1/2024 has been filed for review of the judgment and order dated 8/6/2023.
My lord.
And the same is pending disposal. It has further been brought to the notice of this court that the Honorable Division Bench, by the judgment and order dated 6/2/2024, passed in Read Appeal 35/2022, has taken a different view to the judgment and order dated 8/6/2023, passed by the Division Bench in WA 27/2022. And the state has taken up the matter in appeal before the Honorable Supreme Court against the judgment dated 6/2/2024 passed in WA number 35/2022. The SLP number before the Honorable Supreme Court is however not known to the learned counsel for the parties. In view of the submissions made by the learned counsel for the parties, the court is of the view that it will be appropriate for this court to take up the present petition only after the disposal of the appeal which is pending before the apex court. Correct. The present writ petition shall be kept in abeyance till the disposal of the appeal by the Honorable Supreme Court. On the next date fixed. No, we are not keeping it in abeyance. Yes.
Lordship, if the state may be directed to
Yes.
get the SLP, the diary number and the status of the case, and only after that, if necessary order may be passed, Lordship. Because unless we know the case number, it cannot be listed.
Keep this case in abeyance to cancel that. In view of the submissions made, I have actually, repeating now, in view of the submissions made by the learned counsel for the parties, the learned government advocate is directed to place the case number of the SLP, which has been listed before the Honorable Supreme Court, and also to place the status report of the state police. Listed after 4 weeks. Listed after 4 weeks. Okay, only thereafter we pass orders.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. Obliged.
Yes. Sorry. Okay, excuse me for 2 minutes.
For hearing, item number 18.
Mr. Yamawati, we fix this case for hearing next week.
Okay.
When do you want it?
But Mr.
Oh,
Went to toilet.
okay.
Next week.
Yes. Gist of the written argument is also not submitted, no?
No.
Yes, Mr. Imti. We are listing it next week.
My lord,
Give a date. When do you want it?
you suggest.
Yes.
22?
22 of this month.
Yes.
On the prayer of the learned council for the parties, listed again on 22/8/2024.
For hearing, item number 19.
What is this matter?
May I please, your lordship? Lordship, I'm mentioning on behalf of my senior Sandy Younger. Lordship, this morning, one of his colleague mother passed away. For that reason, he went to attend the funeral at Mukung Chung. So I pray that this matter may be kindly listed after 3 weeks, my lord.
Mr. So-and-so makes a mention on behalf of Mr. Cynthia Younger, the learned council for petitioner, and submits that the learned council for the petitioner has some personal difficulties today, and therefore seeks adjournment of the case after 2 weeks. Prayer is allowed, listed in court.
Deeply appreciate.
For hearing, item number 20.
What is the matter?
My lord, the petitioner, he was in the NAP. After serving 14 years and 11 months, he took discharge. The question is, when it is a discharge? The question is, whether he'll be entitled for pro rata, not the full pension, but as per his entitlement. Rule 49, Rule 5 of the pension rule says that resignation is permissible. Page 47.
Where is Mr. N. Muzi? I think he was asked to get some instructions.
My lord, he've given that answer that unless, my lord, if somebody resign, he's not entitled.
Huh.
That is what the.
Where is he given? Additional affidavit?
Yes.
Or what?
Yes.
Filed by respondent number 6.
My lord. Page 5.
Okay, we listed for hearing in view of the affidavit filed by the respondent number 6.
My lord.
When do we fix it?
On 29th of August, Your Lordship.
The respondent number, heard Mr. Inti Longcha, learned counsel for the petitioner, and MS Inaholi, learned government advocate for the state respondents. The respondent number 6, that is the Accountant General Nagaland Kohima, has filed the additional affidavit dated 25/20/24. Have you received the copy?
My lord. I filed a reply also.
Has filed, so the additional affidavit, and your this thing, reply.
Yes.
When did you file?
25/24.
Sorry? File then the additional affidavit filed by the respondent number 6 is 8 November 23.
Yes.
What was the last line, Mr. KV? Has filed is it an affidavit or additional affidavit?
This is additional. They have already filed a affidavit.
When
Yes.
was the date? When was the date? Has filed too many affidavit and additional affidavit. No? Has filed the affidavit.
No, my lord, this is the only affidavit by the AG.
Oh, has filed.
Yes. This is.
So it is not the additional affidavit.
No,
Has
I'm
filed-
sorry.
Has filed the affidavit dated 8 November, 8/11/2023, and to which the petitioner has filed the additional affidavit in reply dated 25/20/24. Correct?
My lord.
Your Lordship, if I may, Your Lordship, after this order was passed, another order on 21/5/2024. There's a direction from the court to bring instructions. So that instruction is also ready, that may also be recorded, Your Lordship.
You have produced the instruction?
Yes, Lord, on 21/5/2024.
21/5/2024.
There was a direction to place an instruction, Your Lordship.
So have you?
Yes, the instruction is also,
Yes.
I've placed the instruction, I have the instruction today, but since it's taken up on 29, Your Lordship, that may also be recorded that the instruction is ready, Your Lordship.
Yeah. Yeah. Government military data.
Thereafter on 21/5/2024. This court has also sought instructions from the government advocate as to whether the petitioner under the facts and circumstances of the present case would be entitled for the relief claimed for in the writ petition. MS Inaoli, the learned government advocate, submits that in terms of the order dated 21/5/2024, the instructions has been received. Whether you would like to place in the form of an affidavit?
That would not be necessary. Just one letter.
Can we have that instruction? Have you given a copy? Have you placed this 12/6/2024?
No, Your Lordship.
Then what is that we have to see?
Your Lordship, it's here, Your Lordship.
12/6/2024. What was the last line? Can this court keep this record? What was the last line? And she accordingly places this has not been placed before.
After that,
And she accordingly places the letter dated 2/8/2024. And 12/6/2024, both issued by the government of Nagaland, Finance Department, Establishment Branch, and ROP cell. Have you received both these copies?
I'll take from
The Learned government advocate shall furnish the copy of the letter dated 2/8/2024 and 12/6/2024 to the Learned Counsel for the petitioner when? In the course of the day.
My lord.
In the course of the day.
Yes.
Okay.
I've already placed.
Listed for hearing on.
One.
Listed for hearing on 29/8/2024.
My lord.
2024.
March of that.
Stop. The copy of the letter dated 2/8/2024 and 12/6/2024 shall be placed on record.
For hearing, item number 21.
Yes.
Lordship, I have a similar prayer mentioning on behalf of Saint Younger.
Mr. Swenso, Learned Counsel for the, Mr. Swenso, Learned Counsel makes a mention on behalf of Mr. Cynthia Amar, the Learned Counsel for the petitioner, and seeks adjournment of the case for a week.
3 weeks.
For 2 weeks. For 2 weeks. On the ground that Mr. Cynthia Amar, the Learned Counsel for the petitioner, has some personal difficulties too. Let's record it.
Deeply obliged. For hearing, item numbers 25 and 26.
My lord, I pray that let it be taken up on 21st.
21st.
Yes.
On the prayer of Mr. Longchar. You gonna counsel for the petitioner? Listed on 21, correct? What are we listed on? Okay. 21, 8, 2024. 21, 8, 2024.
22, then my lord.
22, 8, 22, 8, 2024. Okay.
Much obliged.
Okay. Yes, next.
Saya tu jadi, saya